Hello everyone! Today I wanted to show you how to make easy seashell jewelry. These are great to wear to any occasion, and you can also wear them at the beach. Okay, let's get into the video. So my husband and I went to the Galveston beach, and it was a little bit foggy. So foggy that water started to beat up on the camera, and so we couldn't be there long. When picking out seashells, I always try to find seashells that already have a hole in it, like this one. You might be asking, what makes these holes? And I want to introduce you to the moon snail. To eat the clam, they drill a hole in the back because they can't open the shell. The snail has a tongue-like structure called a radula, which has small teeth on it. To help them drill, they have a gland that secretes enzymes and hydrochloric acid to soften the shell. I'd say these are pretty scary snails. There are so many clamshells on the beach with holes in them that you could probably gather about 100. I don't know if it's like that on different beaches, but I know on the Galveston beach there are lots of them. Can't help but feel sorry for these clams, but now let's get back into making some jewelry. To get the sand off of the shells, I just use a little bit of soap and water, but you can probably just use water. Sandy jewelry would be very uncomfortable. To mention that there are plenty of ways of putting holes in shells other than snails. I've seen people use drills and even tacks to create holes. Here I'm taking one of my jump rings and I'm going to stick it through the hole in the back of the shell. With earrings, usually I have 4 jump rings. I use 2 smaller jump rings and 2 larger jump rings. The larger ones are for the shell itself, and the 2 smaller ones are to connect the earring hooks to the shell. I leave the smaller jump ring open and put the hook on, and then close it. Make sure to put the hook on the right way, because then you're going to have to take the jump ring off and then turn it around. It can be a pain in the butt. I've done it many times. For my earrings, I like to use stainless steel. So I have stainless steel findings, like the earring hooks. I have decided to make 2 seashell necklaces. One of them is going to have a freshwater pearl and the other one is not. Like the earrings, I also enjoy using stainless steel. Stainless steel doesn't rust and it doesn't scratch, that's why I enjoy it. Always remember to open your jump rings correctly, because if you pull them apart the wrong way, it'll be hard to close them again. Here I am putting the jump ring through, and I usually have to use a pretty large jump ring to fit around the larger seashells. Try closing the jump ring just like you opened it. I used to only use one jewelry tool to open and close these jump rings, but these stainless steel ones are extremely tough to open, so I bought 2. Here I'm putting a freshwater pearl on a stainless steel piece. I can't remember exactly what they're called. It's basically a tough wire with a flat piece on the bottom. And now I am sticking the rod through before I cut it. That's how I like to measure it. When you're cutting, try not to point it towards your face or other people because it likes to shoot out. Over time, you'll get a hang of where to cut it. And we want to make the loop big enough so that it doesn't fall out of the shell. I use stainless steel chains, but you can use any chain you want. And here I put a small jump ring on the end, and I'm sticking the lobster claw clasp on it. It's very tough to do because all the pieces are so incredibly small. As you can see, I'm still struggling with putting the lobster claw clasp on the jump ring. We'll get there though. On the other end, I put another small jump ring. Usually my necklaces are about 18 inches, but sometimes I'll just measure it on my neck to see exactly where I want the necklace to be. The easiest part is sticking the chain through the shell pendant. I love the colors of the shell. It's so beautiful. I went ahead and did the same thing to this necklace. You can use any type of chain, but I prefer to use the small stainless steel chains. Here are the finished necklaces. Now we're gonna make a seashell ring. On the back of the seashell, I put clay and I baked it in the oven so we have a flat surface. Here I'm showing you that the ring is adjustable. I do this so kids and adults can wear it. The best glue that I've come across is the E6000 glue. It will not come off. Just be careful when using this glue because it is very toxic. By the way, this is a nickel-free ring. It's not stainless steel though. Here I'm just pressing the seashell on, and it takes a couple days for it to dry completely. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you found this video helpful. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.